So Lab Zero have risen from the flames once more with a new title, and it looks like they've taken some pointers from a few other fundraising campaigns. Thank the heavens they picked the right examples to continue a prideful reputation being held up with their very own Skullgirls. But who would look towards such a fundraising campaign? Why, it's in Denton, but you can call me Dan. I haven't been gone for like a year or anything, I don't know. Nevertheless, today I wanted to talk about the Indiegogo campaign for Indivisible. So I heard the news, Jim Sterling gets around and he sure knows how to creep me out. But don't get me wrong, he's pretty friggin' handsome with his tinted glasses. Anyway, I checked out the prototype myself and I can say the game looks beautiful. The music sounds magical and the battle system is intuitive, strongly akin to the Mario & Luigi RPGs. The animation is smooth and very expressive, clearly adapted from Skullgirls. Overall, it's a very solid prototype to show off the ideas and vision they have for the entire project. Just like to point out, this isn't a promotional video, this is purely analytical, but if you happen to like what you see, then a link to the campaign will be in the description. Indivisible is an action RPG set to release on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Windows, Mac and Linux. Little background check folks, I'm not a PC gamer, and I believe that at least a portion of this game's audience are also not die-hard PC gamers. While the game is also on home consoles, a lot more people will have access to a computer in general. But again, not all the players will have what some would consider a high-end PC gaming setup. With the prototype available for all to try out, it would be foolish to assume they do. Not everybody has the knowledge nor the patience to be seeking out all the best components for the ultimate PC setup. Lab Zero have used the same engine as Skullgirls, which happens to be an in-house built engine. They've stated that they were able to put together this prototype thanks to the versatility of the Z engine, but of course, the cherry on top, and I quote, "Finally, Skullgirls will run on just about any toaster-level PC, and we don't expect Indivisible will end up too far off from that. They've built the prototype in such a way that supporters should be able to have as smooth of an experience as possible. This happens to lend itself to Indiegogo and Kickstarter campaigns very well, since the possibility of another contributor could be caught in the balance. They've banked on a prototype which will provide consistent quality, leading to a thriving and equally satisfied support base. I have to be honest, I've only recently tried out Skullgirls, but I have had my eye on it for a while, and I am a fan of its visual style, more specifically the character Peacock. She reminds me of Sal Damage, if it was good. I also commend the attention towards good value for existing customers and incentive for new customers. While I was downloading Skullgirls, I happened to be reading through their Steam page. Multiple times I found the mention that the game had been designed to welcome newcomers to the fighting genre, something that Street Fighter has failed to do, even to the point of hearing Street Fighter fans scoff at the idea of such a design choice. Granted, Mortal Kombat did recently try to address this.
Sure, we'll help you out there, buddy. For a reasonable fee, of course.
This here is another example of when Lab Zero have the brains to realize that not everyone who may be interested in your product is in the same position. They adapted their design to be cooperative with as broad of an audience as possible. It's design that recalls that we're all human. Sometimes we want to try out new things, test the waters of this so-called fighter genre, which has simply made me feel unwelcome for so long. It's design which meets the player halfway. That there is design which should be appreciated. Moving back to Indivisible, it's this kind of consideration for the audience's circumstance which often goes unnoticed. Even if it is a minority being affected by high system specs, it could mean a big difference for a fundraising campaign like this. It could be the difference between being successfully funded or not. The fact that they were able to present a surprisingly fleshed out prototype, a openly playable prototype no less, if only one thing should exemplify Lab Zero's true confidence in the quality of their product, it really does meet toe-to-toe with Platonic's ukulele. What I'm getting at really is that I like Indivisible. It stands out from recent Kickstarter endeavors, but more so that Red Ash is just making everyone else look better. so we can thank Concept for that one. I'm not letting up though, I'm still caging and fuming. To be honest, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Just wanted to lend my verdict to the cause. The campaign has just over 2 weeks left to reach $1.5 million. To me, this is looking pretty steep from here. Let's just hope Indivisible pulls through as it rightfully deserves. Wow, that brief discussion was pretty brief. Comment, like, subscribe if you want, it's up to you. Lead your own destiny. You can be Hokage if you really want to, but don't ask me, I'm not much of a Naruto person anymore. I'm more partial to ghosts and goblins. Happy Halloween!